Well, I did it. I'm doing another dating sim. For better or worse, I have elected to just hop right in, and you know, just submit myself to another round of spicy torture. This shouldn't be as bad as the Among Us dating sim we did last time, but you know, this should be a little bit more fun. And thanks for stopping by, Mulch. I knew you'd join us, buddy. I knew you would join for this. Enter your name, Rat. Oh man, I'm already coughing. Wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? You fucking rat-ass bitch just coughing up. Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Hey, I see what you did there. Whoa, not the ocean. Sorry, Rat. May I continue? Please. Go on. Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly formed wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, no head? A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other yuck. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? I'm gonna dig it up. Now I have a friend. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded into the ground before you. Ooh, money. There's no body, just its head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of the poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Nah, I'm just poor. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're simply empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Well, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Sure, why not? Oh, God. Oh, Lord, please. I'm trying to think of a voice. Why, hello there, I'm Dwight. Nah, I'm Claudette. God, I'm not fucking doing voices. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Ooh. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some fun out of fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Damn it, Mulch. I know you would. I'm gonna thank him for the drink. Never mind, Mulch. I see your perspective. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Wilson? You look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around and you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Ooh. Ooh. Lord, forgive me for the sins I'm about to commit. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Via your eyes, that is. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's the energy they put off out here. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? Well, in this response, if this was me, I would be scared. You stand frozen in complete silence. Can I be honest with you? It's kind of a weird move. It's as if you don't care that someone asked you politely. You're doing you, despite how much of a weirdo or just a jerk it might make you look like. Clearly, you don't even care. Is this some kind of display of confidence, confusion, sheer awkwardness? You feel judged, but you're not sure how. Spirit cuts the silence with a giggle that quickly swallows when she sees that it caught your attention. Huntress jogs over to collect the ball from the ground next to you before heading back to the volleyball court with everybody else. Oh boy. Except for Spirit. She's really staring you down, her expression hardening as you watch her. The longer you hold her gaze, the more angry she seems to become before turning with a huff and floating off to join the others. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, you were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Actually, I'm going to turn down the volume real quick. It's a little loud for me. There we go. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Wow. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Aw, man. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Yeah, that is fair. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? God damn it, Mulch, I know why you like Trapper now. Deep sigh. I would sigh, but I think my mic would catch it. The Wraith. That's the Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Oh. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah. Not yet. Hey, Rat, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. Just another face in the crowd, another more normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Those are completely different. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I'd say invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? History. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Well, why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cat, more specifically black cats? I love black cats too. Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyways. What's your favorite color? Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity, makes people want to be lazy. And what's your dream job? I guess astronaut? It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space, the cold, inky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor of ice cream? Well, coffee. Horseflesh. No, it's chocolate, I'd say. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Always, it's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Ah, we're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. If you was brought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Gonna save. Chocolate. In case it wasn't clear who's in charge, it's me. You have to understand it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometimes. Oh man, I actually died. That's sad. Try again. Lamau, I died. Alright, it's mint chip. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hey, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and I loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take the part. Okay. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. I'm Huntress. Don't these bummers get you down? There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there it is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. Touché. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Hey, that's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. You really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise we'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. Give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of Wraith, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as the group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna go with Wraith. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. Wait! No, I picked the wrong one. Hold on. Mint chip. There we go. Okay. I think it's the beach. Yeah, Wraith. Sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great. Everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, and they're still putting in a pool because pools are just, great. It's a real special treat. And you thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. The place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Oh, no, man, I actually skipped through. These two have worked here for a long time. So very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry, anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. Yeah, he does kind of look like a Dachi. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with the options whenever possible. And don't just run off with various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you could do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off the eye. Dwight. Yeah, pardon me, please follow us. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. Has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? I just said I want to go to the beach. I'm going to go with Wraith. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty if a creature so lanky they appeared to be made entirely of elbows and ankles could jaunt. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and you know. Wraith looks back over each shoulder to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Ah, great, it's Claudette and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over some of the most popular pool accessories. Rat, which of these is particularly interesting to you? Oh man, you... Ooh. Foam noodles. Ah, foam pool noodles. Who doesn't love combining wetness and blinding pain? All the fun of a whip with the bonus smell of industrial solvent. Exactly. Trevor grips a pool noodle in his hands, tightly wringing it would-be noodle neck until a little cute squeak sounds. My favorite. Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. Oh no. You frolic with each other, trying to give each other welts. How fun for you. Wait a minute. The water near your leg just got warm. Trapper, did you just pee in the pool? Oh no. Oh no. It's important to establish dominance when you enter a new place. Call him out. You're a disgusting monster. Flattery will get you everywhere. No. For a waking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with the cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. If it was a little too warm, that might have been my fault. Yeah, because you pissed in the pool. And this is a pool, not an ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Rat. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games. I'll go first. Somebody blindfold. No, don't blindfold me. I'm scared. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hands before he even spoke. Wait, did he just wink? Did you just bite your lip? No. Good thing you're getting reined in, because it sure seemed like you're about to act up. I wasn't. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target where you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, other times it is hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer over the target to win. Fail to land the target and you will lose. Land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay. I'm ready. I'm gonna save. And away we go. Get him, Tiger. Oh, man. All right. Not bad. Oh, I missed. What? Hey, I got it. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I got it close. Oh, 1, 1, 1. Wait. Boom, 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 boom. Aha. I got it. That was pretty good, Rat. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've just been thrown to a very weird situation, and you held your own. I respect that. That was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing the waiter whose name I forgot into the pool. Oh, no. Oh, no, buddy. I don't really care for Trapper, so we're gonna defend Dwight. Oh, you're no fun. Thank you, Rat. I won't forget this. Well, I mean, I might. Every time I think too deeply, it seems to forget every single detail in my life beyond the base of who I am as a person. That's fair. But it was so cool of you to stick up for me. I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent narrator, I probably should be. But I think that means it's time for the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so sitting and talking? Yeah, and it probably is a little difficult to code it into a narrative-based game. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And great, terrific. It seems everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to each other or sit next to certain other people. Sorry, no one wants to sit next to Trevor. Yeah, he pissed in the pool. I'm not surprised. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected stir? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Oh man, you're looking good, Brat, real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? Meat. Seasoned with a specific number of herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. Are we having KFC? Yes, that was Trickster you saw. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get this judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. I need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Wraith a cannibal? Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Rat, what am I thinking? It's going to be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of the overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree buns down prints. You know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think it might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Oh, he's right for a change because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Something I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two are ridiculous bicep swinging contests. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Oh my god, the edgelord. Please stop. Please. I hate it when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. I could do it. I have the skull of Hazarov. He's going to use a skull. Brain, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Rat. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. We're going to save this because I kind of want to have Wraith do it. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they are done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon. All I'll explain the value is in maintaining your tools. By being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate for the food to go cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Okay, so I gotta do another minigame. Yeah, I'm ready. Damn, I'm cutting that meat good. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, that was bad. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served, for real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. At least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% of disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. I mean, I think it'd be more funny if they did. Spirit, why are you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Well, think about number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Well, that's like factually true, I guess. Oh, man. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you know how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract could connect anymore. Oh, hi, Moth. Thanks for joining. This is too much, man. What do you mean this is too much? Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation as to why. What do you want to tell them? I gotta get in supervision now. Oh wait, I gotta go get in supervision now, but like, oh my god, the dialogue. Supervision? What do you mean supervision? I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I'd have an excuse to not chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry about what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Oh, okay. Well, good luck, Moth. I hope it turns out well. I'll still be here when you're done, probably. If you want to come back for moral support. Typically, a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals. Oh god, they are cannibals. I'm gonna die. Staring at you with their meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. That's me, the ocean. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you are, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. Gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some pretty early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. Oh yeah, one piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Or else. Oh, Wraith is holding me. Wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. Oh my god. I'm doing this for free. You weren't grossed out, were you? Even when you eat, you know, you look like a beautiful angel. Oh, thanks, man. You were just pretending to be awkward because it's lonely being so perfect. All we have in this life are those fleeting connections with our living things. Something to remind us we're not alone. Could you possibly be as shy and nervous as someone like me? Yeah. Wraith nods the nod of someone who's realized that Rat is a liar. What? He's disappointing you. I'm disappointing you. You know deep down you're disappointed in you also. More so than usual. Oh boy, looks like he's about to monologue now you've done it. But I didn't lie. How do I say this? It's just honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burn makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears and yet, at the same time, dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh great, I bet he has crabs. It's about my special bell. What? Oh, it's an actual bell, okay. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I ever was in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have left of my family with me. Wow, thanks Wraith for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms. What are you gonna do with this thing? I'm gonna ring the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty. Is that red blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is it's beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Oh. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find that it's Sweat and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. Hey, it's very important we stick to the itinerary. This dude is the fucking actually nerd. And attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after the campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for what after comes, or for after what comes after the flirting. Now go. Once everyone is gathered around the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for this evening's activities, and we'll have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Oh, just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this now, step up. I swear I'm not angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Your voice trembling. You realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. I mean, to be honest, I don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I, passed out. Yeah, I've been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quickly, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. What the fuck? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still got to get started on story time, so... Rat. Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I choose you, Wraith. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as is. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As one of the killers laughs, Wraith holds up the skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in the story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death, and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with his clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping. From the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger who ran off. Into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before a shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. "What did you do?" he asked the boss. "I did your job for you." "What do you mean that's not my job? My job is to crush the cars." The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. "Why do you think you're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are?" "I don't know," mumbled the young man. "Yes, you do. The boss, you've always known," screamed the boss. "Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean." "My clients give me money and I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up loose ends, or actually you do." "No," the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. "Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls." The young man's body shook with a soft spasm as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl on the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car and the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in, farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled, empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of body, he smiled. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. Doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until I ask about the story. The poor young man, I wonder what happened to him. Oh yeah, we may never know. Well, wherever he is, I hope he's okay. I can't tell, but I think Wraith just smiled. Sorry, it's just weird to see him do that. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds. Oh, not Trickster, because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. I don't like Trickster. Mama, I'm just getting a drink of water. Man, I feel bad for my poor dog who's here with me. Just listen to me do this. Hey, baby, you look so lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in a sea of an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what you want. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. I'm going to kill him and kill him again. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around, and I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool and, like, I don't know, whatever, you know? A dip in the pool with the Wraith. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Yeah, do you remember my story? You mean the one you just told like a minute ago? Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember it. Did you like, I mean, what'd you think of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? I would forgive him. I would forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened in this past to lead him to that point. He was just trying to be good. Yeah, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yeah. It's you. It's clearly you. What? No. You're carrying around the guy's skull and spine with you right now. Wraith looks at Azarov's skull, then down to the middle distance. A long silence ensues. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk. Not since I heard that story from someone else a long time ago. That story was just told to us 2 minutes ago. Exactly. The one that wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we're about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever's happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, but not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in those tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to tend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking at the crackling embers, you think about Wraith's story and the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil, and what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by the firelight. You know, we must apologize for the accommodations. We really weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. I hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume at a minimum, or the guests aren't the types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. There's a mini game? Man, there's a mini game to just make sure I don't wake them up trying to be comfortable at night. Oh, man. All right. We're ready. I don't know which one to hit, honestly. let's listen some more.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody.
Okay, not 96. Let's on 98. Okay, a little bit of some rock. Nah. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to stop this. Oh, well. Would you like to summon to your side? Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Wraith. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, you know, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh, promise? Yeah, I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sound of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. There was a comma then a period there. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountains? If that's a bit more, but I guess you could hold on to this chest piece of mine. Why are you just holding on to a knight? It's a knight. They're brave like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. That's a scary horse. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you just really can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky by now. You've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably cold. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of the entire me, I guess. I'm just saying that you've made a foolish decision and I won't forget it. My feelings are hurt. I just lost some respect for you. That's all. You wake suddenly to feel someone looming over you. Oh no, hi Trapper. Hey, you're awake. I saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. You know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. You pissed in the pool. You pissed in the pool. Whatever. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near any of my, No, don't worry about it. Just be careful where you sit. Did you fucking shit, man? Did you shit on the beach? But since I'm here, I'd like to share with you two things. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. I'm not interested in you. Are you drawing me? You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That'll make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean, that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in a day for luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't, remember what I said earlier, it might be the last thing you ever forget. So I'm being kind of forced to hang out with him, I guess, then. But hey, you look tired. Go rest, sleep, maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone, for real this time, maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... it's one of those reality confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat an all-organic diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm as fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always a time to turn things around. Like that one time I spent all day and night searching for food in vain, only to return to my cabin spent and starving to finally find a family of squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key is knowing how to control your rage so you use it. Oh man, I am a master of self-control, and right now I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it, haha. That was funny. Laugh. I said laugh, damn it. Anyways, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell them though. I want to lead them on a little more. It will make it that much better for me when they're screaming. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as as a beautiful cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. The cute hat and robe, okay? Those are my choice. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on the society that has used me to throw me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Oh man. So the first day has definitely been unique. I think we're definitely sticking with the Wraith. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting game so far. It's it's definitely humorous. I like it. A lot of reading. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and there's literally a whole bunch of fucking clouds right here. Any suspicion of the fact that he fell asleep by the campfire but woke up on several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy beach bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster. God damn it, Trickster. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off, right? I don't trust that. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious beyond this joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I just want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. At least that he brought me a cup of. No, don't drink that. What was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get the name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. It was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place where you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up and to review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I will submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I'd like to say something of grave importance. Go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work does go into making a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, I mean vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two just trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on their second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, so they can hear the narrator. Oh, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yeah, of course. Apologies, Rat. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yeah, I'm suspicious of not no option. I don't want to piss off the voices in my head, so we're gonna go with I'm having a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We love to hear that, because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You'll get us all killed again and again and again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Sure. Oh, wait. What is this achievement I just got? I just got an achievement called Trial Run. Doesn't really say why I got it. Oh, well. Yes, I hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract saying that I, Rat, will never say anything negative about the stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Rat, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave this is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyways, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Perfect time. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining those beach pods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down. Think about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk to you about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. We're going to save, because I don't want to be with Trapper. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Haha, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your break. Nope. Now Hunter steps up to talk about her feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they're doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be all independent, but is she really kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along? Well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast, too. And here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? Or should I say did not? I slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familiar revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. If you don't mind, I'm going back to the quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking so cute doing it. Oh, and here's Wraith. There may be something off about this island, but it's doing wonders for you. I mean, I just meant like you look well rested. Like you just got some good sleep. Never mind. And they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything myself. By myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them waiting, wanting more. You're getting good at this gamer sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get through, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing me? Well, yeah, I guess that's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm going to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not a real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, yeah, that is it. Yes. How does it feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two were even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so you know you're close by and we can hear everything. Oh, wow. Look at these super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on their chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on. A little privacy, please. Yeah, Dwight was definitely getting pegged. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, you know. Well, wait. No, what? What do you think we were doing? You were, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Well, we get 5 minutes for ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? That touche, I guess. Did you actually think me and him were Dwight? You didn't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I know all our entry wounds in 5 minutes, and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Rat. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyways, where are we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far today's been exhausting too. We're dedicated to achieving a true centered self of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soak you up sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who'd make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a tall tree is bending over to screw with you. But no, it's not a tree at all. It's... God damn it. Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. Everyone should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island, you know? IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I give you a private show. Catch you around. You know, his abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And that blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. You know, he's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because he had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths in, and another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Oh, hey, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hey, sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's it's kind of, I mean, it's got, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, yeah, just let me know, I guess. You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. If we could decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the spirit interjects. Listen to that word vomit. It's like he truly doesn't even want you to say yes to him. Is anything he says real? You should go out with me instead, because I'm not some kind of fake ghost pretending I don't like things. I'm a real ghost and I hate everything, but not you. I'm not saying I like you, but well, I could later, hypothetically. I know you like a challenge, so yeah, come get it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. Save. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really gotten me tilted. So who will it be? Wraith. I gotta go with Wraith. Yes. I picked you. So I stopped paying attention, and then I thought I was hallucinating, and now, really? Yeah, really? Cool. Fucking nerd. Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the Cosmic Dump. I know. It's one of those first draft gonna change it later names that just kind of sucks. Wraith, my little acoustic man. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. And a little beat up. There's stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables, and is that a car? You know, it's pretty weird, like a collection of things from different, places. You look around in awe, then look to Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There is a very, very long awkward pause. We look cute. You dig your toe into the dirt, trying to be cute. Wraith is too busy averting his eyes and dying inside to notice. And after what seems like eternity, Wraith finally manages to an entire sentence. So, what brings you to this island? You smile cheekily as you practically purr. You. Wraith covers his face and excuses himself. You can overhear him doing breathing exercise and giving himself a pep talk in the woods nearby. He comes back blushing. Sorry, I had to check on pee. I had to go pee. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say, anything to talk about. He clears his throat. You remember Belle? I showed it to you yesterday? Yeah. Wraith pulls it out. The bell, you perv. Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and, Wraith gives it to you. The bell. He gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise. I'll take good care of it. It's a sweet gift. Wraith smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though. To fucking someone else. So cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table stained with the blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What is up with this ancient cult? Looking to shake up this date? Is this a date? Yikes. If he's looking to shake it up, you approach the potions to pick the fanciest one. So what will we do next? I mean, I think it's going fine. We're gonna pour out the potions. The ground smokes with the liquid lands. No more harm will be done here, at least for now, anyways. Wraith looks at you, nods. Maybe he's found a kindred spirit. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So I guess, tell me about your family. Yeah, I remember my grandmother. If it's possible for inky blackness to sparkle, it happens in Wraith's eyes. I remember my grandmother too, how she kept me safe, the wrinkles in her hands as she held on to me for dear life, how she soothed me during. Wraith's eyes water as he trails off. Grandmothers are the best of us. I'm glad we share that bond. Sexual tension in the air is palpable. Or maybe it's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. You know, it's a beautiful night. Hoping it might turn into something a little more hands-on, you lay back and look at the stars. Wraith joins you, starts soliloquizing about the constellations. I could see well in the dark, so I'm pretty good at picking stars out. How about you? You think you could take me on in a constellation trip yet? No. You know, I've learned a lot laying on my back. Looking at the sky, that is. We're getting fucking topped by a goddamn Wraith. This is not what I expected. This is not what I wanted, but we're doing it. Deal. Oh no. Question the first. The constellation roughly translates to the sea whale and is located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think it's the Big Dipper. I think it's Aquarius. I don't think it's Cetus. It is? It is Cetus? Wraith cocks an eyebrow, perhaps realizing he's underestimated you. You smile proudly. Okay, thanks, Mulch. Good save. Is a pot formation. Okay. Second question. What do we call the constellation located in the ecliptic or the path of the sun? I don't know. I'm a history guy. I'm a history political science guy, not a constellations guy. Oh no. Don't look at me expectingly. I will look at you expectingly if I want to. Well, we know it's not the Big Dipper. The Zodiac? Oh, I'm just gonna Google this shit. Fucking Zodiac. Okay, you got it, but that was pretty easy. Last question. Question the third. This constellation was first described by Nicolas Louis de la Sille as roughly translates to pendulum clock. The Big Dipper. Horologium. Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. You got all three right. We got another nerd on the island. That was fun, thank you. You feel like you're finally warming up to Wraith, so you unleash your the big guns. You want to play Truth or Dare? We did it, Mulch. We're banging Wraith. Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? We're fucking saving. Dare. I'll take a dare. Why not? I dare you to tell me if you were a plant. What kind of plant would you be? Great question. Oh, hell yeah, I'd be a cactus. Damn, good answer, Rat. Okay, I'm okay, Dare. Take off your shirt. No. Because I'm adorable. Wraith looks at you inscrutably like the computer chip running him shut off. Is he about to kill you? And then this time he follows it up with a smile. Alright. Pretty sure that's more than his shirt. He's pulling his cock out. Lord have mercy. Oh, thank God he's wearing fucking pants. Feels like a big moment, like you won the game or something, but no, you got a lot more game left. Sorry. You applaud him as he blushes. He quickly puts his shirt on and smiles. Wait, why do you take his shirt and his shorts off? Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. You were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity. Yeah, I'm an alcoholic. I don't drink. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We need to find it for... But Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt. Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. We have a very dramatic announcement. See? Told you. But it needs to take place at the beach. Right at the beach, but something feels off. Can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and a little cold. And that's why Spirit has appeared from nowhere. Hey, Rat, bet you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. Ah. Wait, goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time. Dwight and Claudette scram. Yeah, I use these two simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe. Maybe because deep down you want to be duped. There's no way Wraith can keep you happy. Spirit's usual defective nature has given way to some combination of disgust and desperation. And it's kind of working. Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He pretends he doesn't want people to care about him, but really, that's all he wants. And he wants it more than anything. You can't imagine wanting something so cringe. I bet he won't even tell you his theory about the island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real, a real ghost. Someone who really doesn't give a shit. Someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. You see through her desperate last minute attempt to win your affection. That's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. You come back. No one ever comes back. Wraith is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? You can't tell because he looks away. There's like a sniffle and he looks back at you beaming. I want to show you something. Follow Wraith to the corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Be careful. You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. It looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one end is set an intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on the wall. Oh, no. Yeah, Mulch, you say that, but there's literally like chains on the walls. You might not be wrong. Look at the wall. Wow, what happened here? Did they keep prisoners? It looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it was something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have a reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long. Look at the book. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books, and Wraith walks over, opening a specific page. You see incantation symbols, a drawing of the someone chained to the wall. A different language you can't read, except for the words Call to the Black Veil. Conveniently, these words are in exactly the language you can read. From everything I've found, I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to the type of sentient evil. I think they use this island, or maybe the person who they worship did, and I think they use this ritual site to travel from into the island. I think they sacrifice people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. You unfurl the larger rolled up pieces off canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here: Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin, all the common areas, even IP Island up in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Do you think the cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we endangered? I don't know, maybe, but I have a plan. All we need, and right as you're finally about to get some sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time they swear it's a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time. It's time for dinner, you silly gooses. Come get some food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written on all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, it's just, well, I'll keep your dirty little secrets safe. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all pure and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Oh yeah, congrats on the way for getting this far. I'm just as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you, like, no, because of your personality, but just because you met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize from being the least loved killer on Marauder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dialing solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauce is allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Give me the horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers will like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day for sure, but how you describe to the others say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. You know, I had a great time. It was fun. We had a great time. We played Constellation Trivia. The whole thing left me starry-eyed. Talk about sexy. No, really, if you're going to tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was. Ray smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony APT, I'll kill you. Don't you mean Bon? No. Almost everything we serve has lots of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid that on this island. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thanks, chiefs. Everyone, if you would please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. Oh, they're going to pull their cocks out. You go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yep, and I regret how I did it. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of shadow trauma involving fire. Finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, Are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or should we play charades? Boggle? Oh, well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing could do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire, if it's just your nerves heating up. I know that fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Rat was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Yeah, we'll tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Let's tell a romance story. How about two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth? Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same Willy Wolverine? No, I was gonna say it's about my parents, how they met at a party in college. My dad was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends, but they could have been more different. And yet, as the night went on, they were more drawn to each other. But she made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major in women's studies. But they were married within 2 months. That's a bit too soon if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. That wasn't a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry. This narrator keeps it real. We just can't end it here. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Wraith. Same, Wraith. Same. I could tell you one about Mami Wada, a beautiful African sea goddess who would lure men in with sex and then reveal her true form as a half woman, half fish, making them swear to be true to her and no one else. Long story short, it usually ended badly for the men. Which is the end of that story. I guess my bad. Let's see. Oh, there's that one about a mysterious cult that would demand a human sacrifice to, No, that's not good. You don't want to hear that one. Oh, there's the living tree. Its branches were mostly tentacles and it oozed strange liquids from its bark. And one time a girl I knew drank the liquid and she disappeared at the night. But a week later, a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar looking face etched into the bark. And no, that's a bad story. That could never happen. No. What else was something truly horrifying? Oh, one time I was doing my maths and I mixed up a quadratic equation with the Pythagorean theorem. Just for a second in my mind, I guess I was tired. But wow. That was really scary. I want to hear more about the half-fish lady, particularly the fish part. It's not just you, Rat. Half the time I had no idea what the hell Trapper's talking about either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people will just accept whatever you say. Hey, how's story time? A lot of people here like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. I think it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Rat, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We actually don't care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. I love Trevor being a weirdo because he is the least simmed for. Yeah, he did piss in the pool. I would say that's a little bit more than weird. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Do I need you to shut your trap? You know we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Oh yeah, you have fun tonight. Try not to wink wink, end up dead. Why'd you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the whole end up dead thing? Well, yeah, Mulch. I didn't think you were gonna fucking take him down to fucking Pittsburgh and just lick him. Dwayne is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you see we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak his bod while I risk that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be sent next to a literal fire. Must be surrounded by figurative flames as well. If we turned and ran as far as away from this place as we could, just you and me. On those spindly legs, you're probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Rad is after, you should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I am so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on a recycled paper because I refuse to play their games anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unparalleled as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you. For the moment. I had to get a quick drink. My throat is so dry right now. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives or, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with the streaming reality TV dating show boom is happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because that guy... Wraith. I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? I just fucking picked you. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you where you're getting into. Well, follow him. You catch up to Wraith and, as usual, he appears a little anxious. Ask what's wrong. Hey, you seem a little off. What's wrong, baby girl? Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's a big sigh again. Sorry, sometimes I get too into my head. You nod understandingly. Oh, maybe there's some way we can get you out of here. There's that's an option. We could throw a frisbee. We could throw a frisbee, or the sand. It's right there. It's just the sand. We got him to show us his fucking tits. I'm just saying. We're gonna throw a frisbee. We're on a beach. We could throw around a frisbee. Well, it's dark and I don't really like sports. It's like you know nothing about him. Disappointing rap, but who knows? Maybe it'll work. Wraith grabs a frisbee, looks at it like a moon rock or something, then tosses it an absolute bullet right at you. You're so shocked at how absolutely sick that throw was, bro. This dude can really handle. In fact, you're so shocked you duck out of the way of the incoming disc instead of catching it. I thought you were good at this. Oh, well, it's really just like Bernoulli principle, the gyroscopic inertia of the spinning disc. He talks to you for about 5 minutes before running out of steam and realizing you haven't walked off like a normal sane person would have. You want to throw it back? I guess. Suddenly nervous, you clutch the frisbee in more or less the same way Wraith just taught you about. You don't even fire. The ball was a bit and sails away from Wraith before catching the breeze and sailing perfectly into his outstretched hand. Hey, I crushed it. Wraith starts to tremble. Crush? No, never again. You can't crush. Hug him. I wish Trapper understood that. Wraith eventually calms down, still looking away. Thank you. Sorry, you don't need to apologize. Or explain. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Wow, this day, it went by so fast, but I guess it's over. I don't understand. Why is it? You strange, beautiful weirdo. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because, oi, feels like I've been here a lot longer than actually. It's so late that the sun has already begun to rise, but better get this over with quickly so that I mean, you can finally get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, and the psychotic bunny girl. You know, those 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your favorite dream date and see who Rat chooses. Wraith. Who's ready for a round, Robin? How round are we talking? Not to eat Huntress. Or we could eat Huntress. Anyways, each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if this case is a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what would be acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you gotta say it. Well, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Rat, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. If not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. You won't even know it's gone. What was it? Nothing. Go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure plan. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are you looking for? Guess you have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clearly already that you're going to pick me. Confident. Mischievous. I like it. Hit a spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die and be reborn anew. But that's it? You know, if you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I really don't know what these guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you're going to be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay, if we play this again, we're fucking going with fucking Spirit. She's baby girl. Baby girl number 2 after Wraith. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Sorry, anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know, I'd prefer to just tell Rat privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Rat? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond and maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. And that's everyone. Guys, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make your choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you forget to mention something? Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality dating survival competition parody would be complete without singing or singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm now just finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of our killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? Well, why? We're gonna save too. Because it's dramatic? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trappy seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. And Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is I don't have a you, boss, so which psychopath are you eliminating? Mulch, I'm very sorry. I'm very sad to do this to you. But it's Trapper. You know, that's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not a good way. You bore me. You're a personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which is what I was totally going to do tomorrow. The first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though. Out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and you have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. As of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Rat when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Rat. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. You know, I will burn that pillow. I don't know how you do it, but you better get safe before Dwight and Claudia come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know, those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. I know, Mulch. I know, buddy. I know you want Trapper. Oh, boy. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during the hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. It tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. That's the only thing we're talking about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. You know, I don't remember the last time I felt this nervous, excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but I don't know. Rat is really great. What else do you want me to say? I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. I know, Moth, hold up, Moth. You missed the seed. You literally missed the seed. You missed it. You missed it, Moth. You missed Wraith taking his shirt off. You missed it. You missed it. I'm very hurt. You go back, buddy. Good night, Mulch. Behave. Oh, you're on break right now? Okay. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster. So everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. Well, no, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. No, it's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? Not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with the reality show style dating competition with survival elements. That's what I was talking about, Moth. He is naked. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over in IP Island. My dudes, come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. Welcome back to real life, Moth. I want to tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm taking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I want to get sued. Ghostface. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Rat. You too, narrator. I have a name. You do? Yeah, seriously. They do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Oh, is it my turn? No, it is not your turn. You're a sentient water. How the fuck are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's going to smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Are you serious? It's down the hall and to the left. Oh, cool. Never mind. Never mind. What does that mean? What is the Ocean talk? I don't know, but if I tell it I don't like mint chocolate chip, he actually just kills me. Now you two, this wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in the game. No, it's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. Why is this chair's wet? Yeah, I think the Ocean peed on it. How is that? Oh, you know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. Yeah, I've got something to confess. No, cool. Great. What's it going to be? You ate glue in second grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, those sweet sugary drinks, it sounded fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls? It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please, please let me get out of this polo. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yeah, so that was a weird way to end. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like they had their shot to annoy me tonight. So let's hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy. God, I'm going to have such a sore throat later. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with it. What's that? You Don't know about the killer crabs. All right, you didn't go on that date with Huntress, so you really missed out. It was thrilling, I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on you. Am I fucking sleeping naked? Whatever. Dwight and Claudette approach. Does that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened before, but it's probably the left thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affection for a killer in front of several of the other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to take some of the half-ass cameos in the show. I'm going to chew his agent out. Before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Rat? It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no reason surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your post-primal impulses, murder making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly and island host, with dignity and respect, so don't tell anyone we told you this, but just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are a two-way street, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound too bad. What do you think you are? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. These are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Cool, who's into me? Well, you and Ray sure were awkwardly hanging out yesterday, huh? Not many people can get him to open up, but you somehow managed it. Sorry, you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad we're on schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air. And I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. Yeah, their hands are not behind their backs. They have completely lied to us. No, you don't, but who cares? Rat, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Right. I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, hey, that's good. I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. I'm gonna give him to Wraith and give him a peck on the cheek. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you've got other things to worry about. Rat, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Wraith. You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, you're becoming more like him. Wraith, since I've gotten to this island, I've been drawn to you, your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to this every situation, no matter how normal or mundane. I mean, like, let's be honest, Wraith is fucking baby girl. And I totally did just look at his fucking, like, chest and was decide to go with him. That's not the reason. Don't assume. It was the reason. It was the fucking reason. But he's baby girl. What, Mom? What? What are you parenting me for? I'm not objectifying Wraith if that's what you're about to say. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I'm not lying. Wraith is fucking smash. Hard smash. I did think Wraith was gonna be smash, but he was instant smash. I can't even lie. You fucking saw my reaction over the fucking shirt scene. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your body moves. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wraith looks like you just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little, his eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? Sounds about right. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%, so good job. It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long day, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. What do you know about fun anyways? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the straw man from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old bun-up shirt and shorts on. No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants, classic Trapper trap. No, I'm not thinking about that. You're here with Wraith, remember, who you chose for some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand on the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there, where you even are. The gentle rock hugging of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else? I can believe after spending so much time with me, you'd still want to do it more. But, oh, yeah, I spent time with you. I'm only going to disappoint you. You could never disappoint me. Yeah, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us. Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today? Before we get into that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. We spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered, how introverted I am, and in my head I am. You know I'm awkward around other people, triggered by sight or talk of money, weird about intimacy. But you are incredible and kind of patient. You've put up with my quirks. After spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend the day with you the way I want. Because almost there. You can't say it. That's okay. You smile him warmly. See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me. I've had that in a long time. And anyone I've been close to has abandoned me. Usually against their will. But it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch or over here or sleep through it. You put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power, a small house in the middle of nowhere never bothered by anyone. The first person in forever I felt like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up Azarov's skull. My story about the man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine. That was about me. You must tell him that you know everyone knows but decide against it. Too long I've been attached to Azarov's skull. I've let it define me, but no more. Wraith tosses the skull into the water. As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that's dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do you do? I actually don't know which one to go with. I guess we'll leave the coin alone. Oh god, oh man, I messed up. We need that coin. I don't know how far back the save was. Oh, it's not that far. Wraith turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man. Let's go back to the dump. What a romantic sense to start off this day. As you walk to the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, the sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils. Sensual. You ready? Wait, he threw the skull into the water. Okay. That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just you're holding Azrov's skull again? You just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed and you're not defined by it and threw it away. Yeah, I did. Azrov's skull was terrible and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother Paul, also a really bad guy I took care of. I have 20 of these things. All real bad guys. Oh, well, I guess you can't really change some people. Anyways, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare if you want to go find my bell. Takes a step closer and whispers that when you come back, we can ring it. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. Fingers crossed. To get there though, you have to find the bell. It's got to be somewhere on this island, right? Where do you start looking? Huh. That is, da, 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 da. I feel like it could be one of the first three, but I also feel like it's not. We're gonna go with. Man, I actually do not know. Let's go with. We'll go to Huntress's cabin. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he used to cover up his face is probably dripping with the sweat, like sweats of dripping while he sweats anxiously. Man, I'm not lying. My voice has started to get a little sore. Enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. I feel like you could live here if a kooky killer didn't already. Spot something shiny. Is that the bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress, and she holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. I'm pranking Wraith. Yeah, I'm running a very complicated long con on Wraith. I'm trying to find his bell so he can do something. I don't know, but I'll probably use it to play a joke on him instead. Huntress's eyes sparkle. That does sound like a fun game. Want to play another one? Sure. Great, I've got the perfect game in mind. Hide and seek, bet you can't find me. Read or not, here I come. Give you the instructions. Oh, wait, I'm actually playing a mini game. Okay. Oh, God. One. Okay, so. Oh, that was perfect. Ooh. Oh, that was perfect. Let's go. What? Okay. Tee, you're silly. If this was real hide and seek, you'd be dead by now. But this doesn't change anything. Wait, what do you mean? I'm so mad you broke into my house, which is too bad because maybe I don't know something about the bell. Maybe I'll tell you later. See? Huntress goes into another room and you realize you're not going to get anything else here. Except possibly killed. So where to next? Let's go to... Why not go to Trapper's Cave? Maybe Trapper's Cave. At least I know how to look out for wild traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in there and are safely... Wait. I'm sure I can get in and are safely and find the bell. Oh, in and out safely. Trapper's Cave. What you're looking for will be there. It's not like Wraith has purposely sent you on a wild goose chase that will ultimately end up pointless. Enter Trapper's Cave, tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands to reason there may be some traps. Illuminated in a deep blue, this cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You find yourself hoping Wraith's bell isn't there. You hear a voice behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. Let's, look around the cave. Ignore the voice and look around the cave, because you have a job to do. Hey, maybe play this again to find out who that voice belongs to. Just saying, could be fun. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Mine. Seems like a good choice. Ooh, there's something else shiny next to it. Is it the bell? Then again, this is Trapper's Cave. You know him, the trap guy, the guy who loves to leave traps. We're gonna quit while we're ahead. A hulking shadow falls over you. You turn to see Trapper. Smart. That was a bear trap. And I'm the bear. No! He cleaves you in two. This is hard and weird, but it's almost like eliminating Trapper last night made it even harder. Oh yeah, so maybe we shouldn't have gone to his cave. Oh my god, it was back this far. Oh man. Oh, we gotta play the minigame again. Ooh, that was horrible. That was bad. Oh, that was bad too. Okay, we're gonna go back to the lighthouse. So you could check out the creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually only have one big room at the top, so it should be easy enough to search. So to the Black Lighthouse, surely what you're looking for will be there. It's not like the Wraith has purposely sent you on a wild goose. Blah, 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 blah. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in the process, was it? Start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Page hot stuff. Turn to see Trickster. Casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin, all of his too many abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping. I'm just looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We were gonna do face masks, and then I told her I'd show her around my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we could have cleared to be in this game are hanging out over there. Just out of a view of you and any interested party lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh my dude, you have got to be my good friend. Nope. Stop right there. We're not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's bell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. I have no idea who you're talking about. But you may want to hop over to the other island. Check out my stage. No. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Trickster shrugs. Guess we're all on our own journey till we meet again, man. As Trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move. Am I left wondering who just say no to checking out this sexy pop star's special hideaway? So where to next? Wait, Trapper's Cave? I don't feel like I should be going to Trapper's Cave. We're just gonna leave. Oh. No, listen, I made the wrong choice eliminating you and going on with Wraith. How could I have been so stupid? Should probably cleave me too, hack me to pieces. I deserve worse, but if you'll let me go, I want to go back to Wraith and tell him I made a mistake and I'm leaving him for you. I should probably cleave you too, you're right, but it takes a truly self-assured person to admit their mistakes. You're clearly aware that you're stupid, so you know we're making progress. Well, you're pulling this off. Let you go on one condition. When you break the news that you're going to leave him, tell me his skinny chicken legs. You know, if you want, you can tell him that. Trapper lets out a hearty laugh. Oh, yeah. I want. You scram out of Trapper's cave as you hear his deep laughter echo behind you. Hope the bell wasn't here, because if it was, you're never going to fucking get it. Well, damn. You've already searched the spots the Hunters of Spirit hang out. You even visited Trickster Stage. Well, maybe you didn't, but you had the chance to, and you turned it down. Look, this game has a lot of options in for how to play, and there was no bell anywhere. Looks like you're going to have to admit defeat on this one and head back to Wraith empty-handed. If you were a game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith is, well, I don't want to say unkind because he's really been nice this whole time, but there is this whole spine-ripping thing. Oh, Wraith, the bad news. I know. But the place is empty. Phew. Oh, yeah, we're dead. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Who are you talking to? Oh, no. I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey. Yeah, it sounds fun. And after you left, I was thinking I want to tell you about the bell. Oh, my God. Just thank you. But it's going to cost you. Oh, I'll hand over my gold coins. Sparkly. Okay, so Wraith's bell. I saw Spirit with it yesterday. She was walking back from here and she was saying she was eavesdropping on your date. So when you weren't looking, she stole to sabotage your budding relationship with Wraith. I think she has something about a cringy truth or dare game. They had a fling or something and she's still mad about it or not. Who knows? She definitely was not mad about it or something. Even though it's rusty and old, it's still kind of shiny. So I offered to pay her for it, but she said she had this perfect spot for it picked out at the top of her lighthouse. Tell her I'll still buy from her. Oh, great. I need to get back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. I need to stop pressing this arrow button because it's skipping shit. Turn the lighthouse and head upstairs. No more messing around. This time, Spirit is waiting for you. Word on the street is you're looking for me. Or be looking for me. No, I literally have no idea why I'd want to be around you, especially after you picked Wraith. Did you already get sick of the sad boy and wonder if the sad girl would do it for you? Just give me the bell. I don't have time for this. Oh my. Spirit seems aroused by your aggression. Honestly, so am I. Just a little though. Like, let's not make things weird between us. So you want Wraith's bell, and how about we play a little game? I call it, don't look into the light or die. You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light if you look directly at it. Oh, wait, I'll die? Precisely, you're much smarter than you look. No offense. Stop on Spirit and don't wait. Stop on Spirit and don't look straight into the light. If you look directly at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. Okay, we got this. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was even worse. Perfect. I think we gotta nail this last one. Oh, there's one more. So the light isn't completely fatal, I guess. Only half your brain and a portion of your soul was damaged. The rest seems to be mostly okay, as far as I can tell. Spirit hands over the bell. We got it, guys. We did it. Now please leave me alone. Gladly. And with that, you march triumphantly back to Wraith. You excitedly walk in and see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Your eyes do that cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull. Awooga. In true Wraith fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you with a sort of smile. Hope you have something for me that's going to make me as happy as I just made you. Look at this guy, so open and comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. Took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because it's a long story. Now you want to tell me what you're doing with it? Wraith holds the bell and tears up. He kisses it. Kind of weird. One more thing until we can finish this. Wait. What are we finishing? What are we finishing? Or should I say who? You wink. Always a nice touch. Now, you know, I can't say that yet. But while we wait, Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit. Outfit is maybe too strong a word. This is barely more than just a tiny bit of cloth connected by very thin elastic bits. You look at it and bite your lip. Should I change? You better. You duck behind one of the obelisks and take off your clothes, slipping into the new, sheer, barely there collection of straps. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would if you were actually naked. It's something, really. Hey, eyes up here. Sorry, it's impressive. You return to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, just you wait. The lights dim and oh dang, is this what you've been waiting for, you little freak? Relaxed and confident, Wraith is a totally different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on this island. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. I'm ready. Lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Wraith's naked skin feels like fire on yours. The fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms, his lips exploring. Should probably just leave you two alone. Feels weird documenting this. Before I give you my heart, I'm gonna give you something else. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Seeing hold up. Even in the dark, I know that smell. It's like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. Wait, do I include it? Okay, I guess they're watching. Hold that thought, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early. I didn't know human bodies could fit in that way together. Sure they can. I'll show you when we're done tonight. The lights pop back on. You and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing. No time to get dressed. We gotta go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. And no, that's not a double entendre. Follow us. Dwight and Clyde disappear into the open hatch on the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. It's even colder down here. Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here. Contrary to what you may have heard, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abi? Philip? They embrace. You are suddenly very aware of how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. Forgive me, Rat. This is my grandmother. Abigail, please. Abigail, pleased to meet you, Rat. So, you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting. What does that mean? Do you need to respect Grandma Abby now? I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come, help me make drinks. You go with Grandma Abby. I have to prepare that bell. Happy to, Philip. Wraith looks sheepish, like he's revealed a little back to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ojamo. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ojamo. Wraith laughs, grabs the bell, and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hand and guides you to the table with potions. Come, let's make some refreshments. I'm an old lady and it's not so easy for me to mix these exactly. My hands just aren't as steady as they once were. You need to help me pour. Now doesn't seem like the time for questions like what is this or what are we supposed to drink these possibly poisonous liquids. Just get to it. Fill that cup. Oh man. It could have been better, but I certainly wouldn't be able to manage it. I suppose we'll have to do. Come, while we wait, I want to make sure you're the one. You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you. Philip has been through so much. He saw things as a child that no child should have ever even think about. Fear what they could do to a person. But not Philip. He is thoughtful and strong-willed. He's a good boy. He sure is. Although thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree. Tell me, Rat, Philip's birthday's coming up. What would you get him as a gift? Haunts. You have no idea why you said that, and you may regret it. Grandma, but her face lights up. Wonderful, that would remind him of the knight, his favorite chess piece. Yeah, I know. You liar. Okay, tell me this. If Philip could be a tree, what kind of tree would he cactus? A true survivor, prickly on the outside but warm on the inside. He'd be alone to thrive in any climate, like Wraith. Grandma Abby nods, content. Then she calls out, Philip, we are ready. Just give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well then, how about a game to lighten the mood before our big event? Maybe like some constellation trivia or cornhole. Well, how convenient, you've played one of these before. Mind the fact that they were in a different location, it makes no sense that you could do them here underground in a completely different area. We have plenty of time to make other mini games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some goddamn fun ones in your life. Since one of these games may be familiar to you, who knows, you might get an extra relationship status boost if you try one you haven't before. Okay, cornhole. Ooh, that was not bad. Admirable performance. Not perfect, not terrible. Not exactly the description a grandmother wants to use on the love of her precious grandson's life, but so be it. I'm glad you got a moment to relax. Sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Wraith re-enters, holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. Grandma Abby hands out the potions or drinks you made. First to Wraith, then herself, then you. She stops and looks at you. She stares you down intensely with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? He's been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now and has opened up to you of all people. You cannot betray him. I will haunt you from my grave. My spectral form is not always as nice as this one before you right now. Thanks for the advice, Gam Gam. No problem, dear. Now, where were you two before I arrived? You know, we were about to play a board game, fully clothed, of course. It's okay. She knows. She does? Yeah, of course. It's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stand up and walk to the wall, with hanging chains and locks. Oh no. Are you ready? Yep, I'm finally ready to leave this place. Grandma Abby places Wraith in chains. Your jaw drops. What is happening? We've been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil will do this ritual to leave and return the island. One lover would be sacrificed and the other would do the sacrificing. So here I am ready to move on, to be sacrificed. Okay. This is crazy. That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned to help. Philip's heart must be removed and lit on fire and the bell rung. Everything you've done has been building to this. In shock, you look up at Wraith, arms and legs splayed against the cold, mossy stone. You have to do the ritual. You have to carve out my heart. Well, you don't get an invitation like that every day. But before we do, I am going to run to the restroom. Alright, and I have returned. Sounded like fun, doesn't it? You've done so well, you've earned it. We're almost at the finish line. Like, didn't you think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, I couldn't. You never would have come with me on this journey. You discernibly call Grandma Abby. He hands you a jagged dagger. Seems far too dull for this job. All he wants to do is leave this place. With you. You can make that happen. Those who slay together stay together. Grandma Abby, still witty under very intense and disturbing circumstances. The ritual requires a sacrifice on both ends. We both need to be in love with each other. I love you and I've been waiting to give you my heart. Please, take it. Yeah, okay. I love you too. Stifling tears, you accept the dagger from Grandma Abby and after taking a moment to compose yourself, plunge it into Wraith's chest. He winces and groans as you slice him open. As you dig the knife in, Wraith reaches out and brushes his thumb against your cheek. In his nightmarish situation, your heart races and your cheeks flush red. He smiles through the pain. Your hair was covering your face. I wanted to get a better look at you. Awkward. Not as awkward as what you're actually doing, though, which, to remind you, is plunging a dagger into the chest of your beloved right after declaring your love for each other in order to remove his heart for a strange ritual that might be complete bullshit. Real Romeo and Juliet vibes. Wraith goes limp as you insert your hand into the gaping hole you've made. It's slippery and warm, and you're not a doctor. How are you supposed to? Oh, there it is. And that is definitely a heart. Try not to vomit as you wrap your fingers around it. Take a breath and pull. It slides out surprisingly easy, and Grandma Abby snips some arteries and veins and takes the heart from you. Covered in blood and tears, you watch her put your beloved's heart into a stone dish and light it on fire. She takes the bell, looking fresh and shiny and new, and rings it. There's a blinding, flashing light. In that instant, you worry you've killed Wraith for nothing. And then, blackness. Through the darkness, you hear the sounds of the waves lapping. It's calm and still, just like when the journey began. Remember that? Feels like it was just 2 hours and 17 minutes ago. You realize everything is dark because your eyes are closed. You decide to keep them that way for just one moment. You did it. Fell in love with the killer, you made him fall in love with you, and you consummated your relationship. By agreeing to sacrifice him in a questionable ritual in order to get off this island, did you do the right thing? Did you play the game correctly? It seemed to work. You open your eyes, you're still here, but you feel a weight has been lifted. You look to your right. Wraith is here, alive. He has stitches on his chest. Your love is alive, but the ritual didn't work. What is going on in this place? Outside, Claudette and Grandma Abby bury Dwight in a hole, sculpting him into a sandcastle in the shape of a T-Rex. We could join them and play in the sand, or we could just get down and dirty right here in my cabana. Let's leave that out here until high tide, maybe longer. Wraith smiles. Rawr, that's Dino 4. I love you. That's fucking goofy. All right, well that was Hooked, Dead by Daylight dating sim. It was definitely an experience, a lot longer than I thought it was, but it was funny. It was fun. I definitely liked it. I would like to return to this game. Not sure when I'll do it because again, it was definitely unique, but I am curious as to how the other stories turned out. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more linear with like how interactions go. I actually wasn't expecting like a full story for each individual person. But now that I know there's definitely like an incentive to come back to it. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm going to let the credits roll and then I will see you all later. Oh, you missed the ending, Moth? I was just about to end stream. We cut open our lover's chest, took his heart out, lit it on fire. Then he said "rar" and said that's Dino for "I loved you." Then we fucked. That was the end. But yeah, see ya.